The reality of Manat and Uzzi, the greatest tragedy in human history has been that instead of keeping his intellect free, man imprisoned it in various false thought patterns. Sometimes these patterns emerged in the form of personal worship, sometimes in the concept of fate, and sometimes in the blind reverence for power and coercion. These patterns gradually became mental idols that systematically bound societies. The Quran called these mental idols by the names of Lat, Manat and Uzzi, which were not just the names of stone idols but were symbols of the systemic corruption that flourished in the human mind and social consciousness. Lat, false authority system. Lat is actually a symbol of the mental structure in which a person considers a personality, tradition, or institution to be the absolute intellect. This is a system of blind imitation in which the freedom to question disappears. Under its influence, society becomes an idolater, but not of a stone idol, but of an idol of ideas. Result: mental stagnation, hatred of questions, and the end of creativity. Fatalism system. Fatalism is a symbol of the concept that makes a person believe that everything is predetermined. We can do nothing. This system creates a psychology of fatalism and deprivation. Under its influence, a person paralyzes his power of action and collective consciousness. Result: slave mentality, accepting decline as fate, and bowing down to oppression. Power worship system. Power worship is a system of blind reverence for power and oppression. In this, a person understands that the powerful are always right, so bowing down to them is the only guarantee of survival. This mentality makes the society power-hungry, opportunistic, and oppressive. Result: hatred of the weak, support for the oppressor, and blind worship of power. Overall conscious picture. These three thought systems, Lat, Manat, Uzzi, appear again and again in different forms in human societies. They are not idols of stone, but idols of the mind. The struggle against them is not merely a religious, but a conscious and intellectual struggle, because their roots are rooted in human thought and collective consciousness. When the Quran mentioned them, the purpose was not to break the idols of a particular nation, but rather that every human being should break these idols in his own mind, so that the intellect would be free, thought would come alive, and society could move towards a truly human system. A unique ancient stone tablet found in the city of Hadar, dating back to the Hellenistic period around 39 BC. On it is a prominent sculpture representing three women standing on a lion. In the middle is the goddess Lat, the body of the Greek goddess Athena. In her right hand she is wearing something like a soldier or a spear, and she has her left hand on the gear. She is wearing the mask of Medusa on her chest, which is a magical mask that protects a pregnant woman from evil and protects her aspect, glory, and womanhood. So she will be with the three goddesses, whose worship was famous in Bedouin Syria and the Arabian Peninsula before Islam, currently preserved in Iraq.